Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Sentient Potato here, and I figured, you know what? What is something I rarely do? That is correct. We're playing some arcade games today, my dudes. And you may be wondering, what the hell arcade game are we going to be playing, right? Well, if I could talk without my brain going, you don't need to talk, shut the fuck up, I'd be, a little bit better off. But we are going to be playing some Asteroids Recharged. And I figured, you know what else we're going to be doing? We're going to be talking about arcade games. I don't know why I'm speaking to myself in the third person, but why is this completely silent? Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on, guys. Because of course it would sign me out. Why is it not playing audio, though? That's the other thing that's kind of throwing me off here. Oh, and now it's asking me to sign into my freaking Google. What a pain in the ass. Give me like 5 seconds. I do apologize. This is my first time having it do that to me on, like, this computer, when I should have done this a while ago. Yes, use Asteroids Recharged with my Epic Games account, for cripe's sake. Sorry, guys. Let's try this again. Ah, audio. Extremely loud audio. Good grief. Let me just turn this down a little bit because that is loud. Now, let me just do a little bit of self-promo real quick. Well, arcade games. Now, I know a lot of y'all, like, who played arcade games back in the day, probably haven't played them in a long time, because unfortunately, the arcade era that we all grew up in, that shit is gone. Like, sure, there's your arcade 1-up, hey Finch, and sure, there is your standard, thanks for the lurk, there's your standard, thingamabobs. I know, how descriptive, right? Hold on. But, like, there's your arcades 1-up, there's your handheld horseshit. But at the same time, like, again, that like, era we grew up in with shit like, Asteroids. Which, I mean, that was a lot before a lot of y'all's time. Because look at how simplistic the graphics are. Like, even in this recharged form, like, it's still... Like, it's still very simplistic, because at the end of the day, Asteroids was a very simplistic, thing. So I think I want to play, just classic Asteroids. Why can't I move? Oh. Now, obviously, this is a recharged version of Asteroids, but at the same time, like, I mean, still, like, this is a classic arcade game from a very, very classic time. Granted, this is nowhere near as good as the OG Asteroids, but, remakes are never as good as they, once were, right? Like, when I was growing up, there was actually an arcade, semi-near me. Granted, it's not open anymore, unfortunately. But, again, all that shit is never around anymore. It's a shame, but... Oh, that was a, thingamabob, okay. Right, but, like, again, the arcade era we all grew up with is gone. Like, sure, you can still go to some arcades. Like, I'm not sure about here in Maine. Like, we got some quote-unquote arcades, but... at the same time, what we have for, like, arcades here, at least where I live in Maine, like, you can't even call those arcades, because it's just, like, mobile game ports that are designed to, suck out your cash instead of being actual legitimate, arcades. It's a shame. Like, if I wanted to go somewhere and play the OG Virtua Fighter, or VF2 or any of that, I'd have to launch up MAME. Genuinely, last I knew even, like, the nearest arcade port, or not like arcade port, but like arcade with legitimate arcade games, is literally like 2 states over. And there might be something in New Hampshire, but I doubt it. Yes, I did say New Hampshire instead of New Hampshire. You had to be there. Like, when I was a kid, like, one of the reasons I brought up Virtua Fighter is because when I was a kid, one of my favorite arcade games to play, I mean, there were, like, my top 3, because these were the only ones I really played, until they got taken away, was Virtua Fighter. Now I'm talking the original Virtua Fighter. There was this Terminator game. I think it was based off of Terminator Salvation, but don't quote me on that. And then there was, I believe, a really good Star Wars game. It had you in an X-Wing, which was really neat. And, oh shit. And then there was, like, I can't remember what the other, oh, no, hold on. Going back to the Star Wars thing, because I just realized I never finished that thought. For the Star Wars arcade game, like, it had a like, you know, that you said, and was a semi-detailed ship cockpit. And I think it was supposed to be modeled after the Millennium Falcon, because that was the ship you flew. So, like, you know, for that at least, it was really cool. And then that Terminator game, like, it was, like I said, I think it was like Terminator Salvation. Could have been Terminator, called Terminator Resistance or something like that. But no, you controlled one of those pulse wave rifle things, if I recall right. And, like, again, that stuff was really fun. Because, like, you know, it was just, like, pure fun. Now there's nothing like that. Like, they don't even have arcades with Guitar Hero in them anymore around here. And, like, sure, don't get me wrong, I am utter shit at Guitar Hero and all that stuff, because, you know, rhythm games plus frontal lobe damage are not exactly a conducive combo. But, I mean, still, you know, it was shit. It was still a fun time. Like, the amount of times when I was younger that I'd, like, go into the arcade when we had a little bit of cash and just really have a good time. Like, you know, I miss those days. Like I said, I used to used to play a lot of just random games that were there. One arcade, even though it was in kind of shit shape, had Mortal Kombat 2. And, like, Mortal Kombat 2 is a fun darn game. Yeah, sure, let's try Recharged. Oh. Like, I don't know, like, I miss that arcade experience. Going back to the, you know, but we got arcades at home kind of argument that some people do kind of make. Like, it's not really the same. Hell, does let me actually look up if Arcade 1-Up is even a thing anymore. Una momento. Arcade 1-Up. Apparently it is still a thing. That actually surprises me. If I had, like, the 300, I'd be tempted to buy the Mortal Kombat 2 cabinet. What comes on it? MK1, 2, 3, UMK3, Defender, Klax, Joust, Gauntlet, Tubin, Wizard of War, Root Beer Tapper, Baubles, Rampage, and Paperboy. I wager that Arcade 1-Up is just a fucking MAME cabinet. Now let me explain why. Not that there's anything wrong with MAME cabinets, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, you know, MAME, it's multi-arcade machine emulator. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's, good that there is shit like that out there. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, I prefer that authentic arcade experience. Now, don't get me wrong, there are still some arcades out there that have that authentic arcade experience. But, like, none of that's where I live, so it's like, I couldn't usually stuck using MAME or something like that, unfortunately. And don't get me wrong, MAME is pretty good, but there's still a lot of shit unsupported. I'd like to think one day MAME will be really, really well done, but, that might be a long time from now, Come on up here, kitty. Hell, like, if I want a handheld emulation experience, like, if I don't have my phone, at the bare minimum, for a tolerable experience, because, like, just to get, oh, hell, what is it? I'm trying to remember what that emulator is. Not emulator, handheld device. Like, the fucking RGKR, whatever the hell. Kind of looks like a Game Boy Color, but is a really good arcade experience, because it goes up to PS1, and it apparently emulates that basically flawlessly. Like, that's still... I'd be shelling out $90. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's basically fucking nothing. But at the same time, for $90, like, for a non-handheld experience, you could throw together something of an emulation powerhouse, couldn't you? Let me actually price that out real quick. Gonna go onto eBay and throw together a mock cart. And then we'll get back to asteroids, because I'm curious now. Because now, fucking inflation is throwing everything off. Thanks, politician in charge. Let's see. Fuck off, Samsung Pay. Let's see. Hold on. PC Core i3. Sort, lowest price shipping. Let's see. No. That's a 6100T. I need something that's upgradable. I mean, these are all $40. Okay, 30... Let's say... It has... Alright, so let's see. So, let's call that $44, and then let's say graphics card... GT 1030. So if I want an emulation powerhouse, well, I say powerhouse, but at least something that's able to emulate up to PS2 in an okay fashion, like, I gotta pay, hold on, 50 plus, I gotta pay $90. So, I mean, either way, and yeah, I know that no one's calling the GT 1030 a powerhouse, but, I mean, still, like, you can throw together a comparable, if actually better experience for a PC for $90. That's not bad. Like, so, like, I don't know. Like, it's interesting. And yes, by the way, I did genuinely go onto eBay just to check that shit out. Side attacks, okay. I'm not entirely sure I'm a fan of this. I mean, this is kind of neat, but at the same time, I don't know, kind of defeats the purpose for me. I blew myself up. No, I didn't blow myself up. Okay. I remember I used to be a huge fan of this game as a kid, because, like, at one point, there was a service, I'm sure some of you have heard of this, that was called Kidzooey. Kidzooey. And some of the things it had were, like, actual classic arcade games you could play on there. So I used to play the original Mario Bros. We're not talking Super Mario Bros. We're talking Mario Bros. And then there was Asteroids, things like 1942, and a couple other cool games. It kind of ignited my love for arcade games. Then there was that arcade that opened up in Ellsworth, over at the Jordan Snack Bar. Good friggin' place, by the way. Like, I've gone there couple of times just for the arcade, which is no longer open, which... but, like, I don't know, like, I miss that shit. Because, you know, I grew up, like, admittedly in, like, a low-income kind of area and household, but, like, dog, like, I miss when I could go out and just, you know, play arcade games, but, like, they're just not really a thing anymore. It's a shame. Orbiting bullets. Oh, that's interesting. They actually do genuinely orbit you. Fuck! Actually, I'm not surprised. I don't know. World, friends, name. Alright, let's try this again. I really don't like this music. Yeah. Like, I get, you know, that the music is trying to go for that kind of arcadey feel, but it kind of feels cheap and hollow. These power-ups, I don't know. This feels like a hollow experience trying to emulate, what we, fuck you, you know, what we once enjoyed. But, I don't know, this just feels like a hollow facsimile. Like a hollow shell trying to pretend to be that, arcade experience. Like, hey kids, you like asteroids? Check it out, it's recharged. Give us your money. I don't know, this just ain't my, idea of a good game, if I'm honest here. I may end up switching over to, Breakout after this, just to see if maybe that's a little bit more fun. Because, like, I'm a huge fan of Breakout. Like, I had a phone with a Breakout clone on it. Because, like, when I was a kid, even in, like, a little bit of high school, I had a flip phone for a while. And, with that flip phone, one of the things I had on it was, Breakout. So, you know, in between classes, or when I was fucking off instead of doing work, because, you know, fuck some of the teachers, I'd play Breakout. And, yeah, I know, why Breakout of all things, but, like, Breakout was genuinely just such a fun game. And, like, when I was a kid, I thought Asteroids was a really fun game, but now, I don't know, consider me unimpressed. I mean, don't get me wrong, like... Oh! I don't know, like, when I was a kid, obviously, I loved this a lot, but... now, I don't know. This just feels hollow, for lack of better words. I don't know why that word keeps coming to mind, but that's the only thing I can think of this. Like, I don't know. Again, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking this. Like, what it did, like, at the, time was really fucking impressive. Because, like, this... like, if y'all have, played, Breakout... or not Breakout, but, like, Asteroids, then you know this was a really, like, cool game for what it did back in the day. But I don't know, maybe I've just gotten higher standards now. But I don't know, this just doesn't do it for me. If there was a Stampede Recharged, I probably would not like it at all. Yeah, I think I might just switch over to Breakout after this. I have some interesting games on the rotation for this week, by the way. And I admit, I am extremely excited for them. Okay, this just defeats the purpose entirely. I do not like this, even slightly. I think I am going to switch over games. Yeah. This is just... ugh. I don't know. Quit. Yep. Alright, now let's see what other games I got. Like I said, I'm deleting Asteroids, which will give me a little bit of... let's play some... Let me uninstall Caverns of Mars. Let's uninstall Centipede as well. Now, let me just change this, arcade. Let me add an S to that. And, Breakout recharged. How about just Breakout? Hold on. Alright, let me just update this. There we go. Now let's play some doggone Breakout. Now I'm leaving the thing windowed because it's probably going to ask me, hey, do you want to give this game permission to like get your birth history and your grandpappy's kidneys? Which, I know, wrong scene. Alright, let me just put my keyboard back in here. Let's do classic Breakout. It has been years since I've played Breakout, or even a Breakout clone. Whew! Have I mentioned how bad I am at Breakout? Oh, scheisse! Come on. Oh, that was my own damn stupidity getting me there. It should probably tell you how... It has been years since I've played Breakout. Good grief. Come on. Come on, you fucker. The hell was that? Come on. Alright, come on, come on. You asshole! There we go. Cluster 1. Okay, whatever the hell. The hell was that game? The hell does that crack mean? What in Sam Hill? Shit! Gosh, it's been way too long since I've played this. I'm embarrassed at my poor performance. Man! Did I just fucking... Ah! Come on, you son of a bitch. Come on. Joe, for fuck's sake. Why, game? Ah! Okay, let's try this again. Did I just really flub it that badly? Good grief, dog. Misjudged it. I'm just gonna blame that on my eyesight, because that's easier than just admitting that I suck. And don't get me wrong, I do suck, but, you know. Come on. Oh, you're fucking with me, ain't you? Please tell me you're fucking with me, dog. Come on, game. There we go. You. Oh, shit. I probably should have been paying a little bit more attention there, huh? I'm gonna just blame it on the new comfy chair I got. Cause I now have a recliner instead of my office chair I'd been doing my streams in. So I have a new perspective. I'm not like right up against the desk anymore, so I'm just gonna blame that for why I'm doing so shit now. Because in all honesty, it is genuinely a adjustment that I gotta do. Alright. Maybe I should have called this. Let's try Classic Recharged. I'm not entirely sure I'm a fan of this. I'm not just saying that because I'm utter fucking hog swallow trash, you could say. What the actual fuck was that me? Good grief. Shit balls. Fuck. Grow platform. That'll only help if I'm fast enough, either way, dog. And as you could tell, I'm a little incompetent tonight. Why? What? You fucking... That was bullshit. Oh, hey, Sassy. Oh, and it explodes, huh? Hey, baby, you wanna see my explosive load? No? Why not? Tch. Wow! Processing. Wait, did you come over just to fart on me, you little shit? Rude. Oh! I gotta say, I'm not a fan of this power-up at all. Oh! That was my own stupidity that got me. Brother, why? Man! No, not gonna say it. You're not worth my swearing. Come on. I am focusing. If I say it, maybe y'all will believe me, right? Explode, damn it! Alright, come on. Man! What the No, not gonna get mad, not gonna get mad. Good freaking grief, dog. Maybe I'll do the Plutonia experiment one of these days. I bet that would be pretty fun to do. Okay. I don't remember Breakout being quite this hard. But I mean, it's been years since I actually played a Breakout game properly, so, you know. I suppose... Please. Thank fuck, dog. This is just painful as hell. Why'd I have an accent there? Fuck if I know. But it was there for whatever reason, dog. Why? I think I might start playing 7 Days Alpha 20 again, honestly. Because that at least... Why'd my voice crack? Sorry, guys. But at least, like, 7 Days Alpha 20 was fun. Like, Alpha 21 was okay, but I wouldn't call it fun by any means. And then 1.0, aka Alpha 22, was just dog shit. Oh! Man! Oh! Come on. I don't like the color palette changes. They actually make me slightly nauseous. Alright. They look very nauseous, in fact. You fucking asshole. I gotta say, I'm actually pretty excited for tomorrow's game. Like, I'm not spoiling it, but tomorrow's game is gonna be pretty interesting, I'd wager. It's one I've been interested in since I first Actually, I don't even know if I'm... Yeah! Let me pause this just to make sure I'm not, like, teasing the wrong game real quick here. Yeah, tomorrow's game is one that I'm actually very interested in. Because tomorrow's game is something that I've seen, like, multiple people play the demo for back in... I'd like to say 2016, like sometime around then. So like to actually finally get a hold of the game in the Steam sale for 99 cents, you bet your ass I was getting that shit thrown into the rotation. So yeah, suffice to say, I am extremely excited for Wednesday's stream. Which is, you know, tomorrow is Wednesday, of course. I don't know why I'm telling y'all tomorrow's Wednesday. Y'all can fucking read calendars. Man, it's been a fucked up month already, and it's only July 2nd. Been kind of a fucked up year, really. Okay. Come on, fucker. Dog. I hope you choke on that fucking ball game. I don't like the Time Warp power-up, it sucks. Man, this is fun as hell. Despite the fact I'm utter dog water, it is still fun as hell. Slob on my knob, game. Brother. I'm dead. This game is credited, at least, is quite engaging, unlike Asteroids. I wonder how Forbidden Door was. Like, I gotta really, like, get the time to sit down and watch this year's Forbidden Door. Granted, if it's anything like the rest of AEW's stuff, then it's probably, like, as of recent, it's probably pretty bad. But I'm still curious, because Forbidden Door 2022 is what reignited my love for wrestling. Fuck me sideways. It's like, I wonder how Forbidden Door 24 is. Don't! Man! I am very unimpressed with you, game. Ah! Blow up on that thing, damn it. Oh, shit. If y'all are in my Discord, like, you'd know what, what my, surprise was. Well, I say what my surprise, but, like, what tomorrow's game was. And conveniently, good old Finch there just let y'all know what the Discord was. So if y'all want to join, just see my schedule, plus, keep an eye out. Like, just shoot the shit or whatever, dog. There I am with that fucking dog verbal tick, though. Ah! Fuck. I lost concentration, that's what screwed me there. Pro tip, by the way, do not buy Blue Buffalo, dry cat food. That shit, something I learned recently. Like, I had some Blue Buffalo, dry cat food. I put it outside for my cats, and then it started to rain. Which, okay, whatever. It rained when you had some Blue Buffalo cat food out. What's that mean? Well, ever since it rained, the spot where the Blue Buffalo cat food was is now fucking pitch black. And it reeks. It smells like fucking fish and rot. It is some of the most disgusting shit. And, there's so many flies and shit around there. I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna do just to make sure that smell is gone. I am horrified, guys. And that was Blue Buffalo. Could y'all imagine if this was, Meow Mix? What the fuck are they putting in the dry cat food? Alright. Man. Good grief, dude. Failed to load. So there are people that are actually exceptional at this game. I'm not one of those people. Perish! I guess. I don't freaking know. This looks like it's going to be one of my better scoring times. Come on. Oh no, it's one of these kinds of levels. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. No! Good freaking lord. The fuck was that, me? I know it's early and all, but I'm thinking I'm gonna raid out. And yes, this is kind of a rage quit, I will admit. But like, I don't know. I'm kind of tired. And like, I don't know. Yeah, actually, now let's find something else to play rather than me kind of bitching out. What do I even have in stuff? Yo, let's do Enter the Gungeon. No. Let's save that for another time. Maybe do that Friday. What, do I have any arcade games in my Steam that I can install real quick? No. Well, shit. Okay, I guess we are raiding out then. I missed a message. Anything important? No. Okay. I might come back in like an hour or two just to see someone to raid into. When I say raid into, like just to do another stream. I don't know. Let's see who's on now. Live. Who can I raid into? Good grief, dude. Like, let's see. I know who we'll raid into. If it loads? I apologize, guys. Apparently my browser's having some issues. Well, sorry for kind of a short stream. Like I said, I'll try to be back in a little bit, but I gotta really run to the bathroom. There's like a couple of things I gotta get done. So I'll be doing that real quick. And yeah. So have a good night. See you guys soon.